Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Blue Jays Away. Chris here with Daniel.
Hello.
Hey, and Addison Barger. I love him. My favorite prospect in the Toronto Blue Jays farm system is getting called up today. Shout out Johnny Junta, Johnny Sources of Gate 14 for breaking the news. Guy's 5-0. Whenever he says stuff, it comes true. He's awesome.
Just saying, this guy's. Can you just predict the Jays to win the World Series at this point? So.
I mean, he's got the insider information. I don't know. We'll have to see about that.
Also, it feels like an eternity since Addison Barger should have came up. Like, I feel like this guy should have came up last year.
Yeah, I think he would have come up last year if he wasn't injured to start the year, or I don't know, he was hurt at least a little bit. But now he's doing really good in AAA so far. He's got 70 at bats and he's got an over 1,000 OPS. So like that just basically means you're good. He's got he's over 500 slugging. Like God, put him on the team. He's playing tonight as well in Kansas City, so I'm pumped.
I mean, he's also. I mean, he's only. Not that he's only on the team because of it, but one of the reasons he got called up was because Kiermaier got hurt.
He did get hurt, but honestly, I'd so much rather have another left-handed hitter, which is going to be Barger, play in the lineup, and then you're going to have Varsho play center field. So it's like, I really couldn't care less that Kiermaier's not in the lineup, honestly.
This is what it should have been at the start of the year. Like before they brought back Kiermaier. It should have been something like this, or
Right.
I'm gonna harp on this train. Instead of signing IKF, they could have just done this.
Or signed Jorge Soler, someone who hits home runs. I've been big advocate of that all year long. I don't even know how good he's doing, but we'll have to see. Jorge.
That's Anyhow, but I mean, Barger's tonight. He's batting seventh, like you said. Is he playing three back tonight?
I think he's in left or right, something like that.
Is he in left?
Yeah.
I can't remember where he's playing tonight, but he's playing tonight in the lineup.
Let me check Twitter.
And I'm hyped for him to come because, I mean, we saw the spring training 2 years ago. He tore it up, and he got the injury. He probably should have made the majors right out of spring training, but he didn't. Instead, Nathan Lukes did.
Yeah, he's playing left field today, actually.
He's where, sorry?
Left field.
Oh, left field. Okay.
Which he hasn't played this year. He's played right field quite a bit in the minors. He's kind of split 50-50 that, and I think two-bag and shortstop. But yeah, it's fine. If you're athletic, because he's basically a shortstop, you can pretty much play everywhere. So
I mean, yeah, look at the Padres. They have literally what?
Three
shortstops that were in center field or in the outfield, which is crazy.
Yeah, their best shortstops, probably the best right fielder in the game at the moment defensively. So yeah, it's awesome.
I mean, so Barger with this team, Chris.
Yeah.
Do you think we're gonna start seeing the second wave of the Jays, as we've been calling them, like that young wave with Martinez and that kind of, and Tiedemann and them?
I hope so, because I mean, pitching, I think we can hold off just a little bit because Ricky T and Brandon Berry are hurt right now, and we have an elite rotation. But for the batting, I want young guys like Barger and Orelvis and Spencer Horwitz and Demiano Palmegiani, Italian hero, I love him. I want those guys to put pressure on the big league guys because they're not hitting right now. I mean, Bo's getting better right now. I mean, he's getting his average up. He's been all right. But Vladdy's been a bum. George Springer's been a bum. Kiermaier also been a bum, but he's already replaced now by Barger. So I need these. And Kirk. Oh, don't even get me started on Kirk. Oh, my. Get him off the team. Like,
yeah, that
put
Kirk
pressure.
It's been a rough one, but yeah, no, I agree. I think it's time to start trying to get the young guys in as you can.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying go away completely from the older guys. Like,
no, like you're not gonna get rid of Vlad.
The Jays are doing great,
or
they should be doing great, right? Is because of the Springer and Bo and Vlad, but they're not performing, and it's time, like you said, to start
light a fire.
Bringing these guys in. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, in a couple weeks if this continues. If you see a lineup where Springer and Vlad and maybe Bo are all on the bench just because they're not.
Ooh, I don't know about that. That's a tough take there.
No, like think about it.
No.
Just go for like whatever he's on right now, and you get this thing where, let's say Bo. I mean, Bo's been playing a lot better, but let's say Bo goes back to that dismal start, and Vlad.
I don't think he will.
Dismal start. Like you could see a world where Turner's at first base, you have Biggio at second,
I like that.
Someone like IKF at short. You have Barger at third, and then your outfield is something like Babe Schneider, Dalton Varsho, and actually, sorry, put Ernie Clement at third and put Barger in right field. Like you could almost see that lineup happening.
I could see that happening.
Guys are hitting.
I just don't think they'd sit both Vladdy or Bo at the same time, and Springer. I think one of those is possible to sit at one time. I just don't think two or three will
Well, I'll
really
tell you right
happen.
now, it's not going to be John Schneider because he's a puppet of the organization. That guy needs to go. But if you see some managing change, who knows? You could bring someone like I don't know. I'm trying to think of a manager. Like if they had like Ron Washington or something, that guy
we have
probably
a
just
we literally have a Don Mattingly here.
true. But we do have Don Mattingly.
So we
Oh,
know
sorry. Back to
Barger
Barger.
plays. He plays three bag and he plays shortstop and he can play second and left and right. So it's basically the Cavan, but like with more power and less on base. But I mean, his on base has been pretty solid this year. 435 in AAA right now. So if Buddy continues this right now, I mean, if he does this in the first like 2 weeks of the season, I don't know how many games Barger's going to get or whatever, but I'm putting him instantly leadoff hitter. I don't give a crap what Springer's doing. If Barger's on base at a 435 clip, he's a leadoff hitter.
I mean, assuming he can do that in the majors, yeah, for sure. But I
Yeah, I
feel like
mean,
he's
that's tough.
almost.
That's tough to do, but
I feel like knowing the Jays and knowing what they're doing, I feel like it doesn't matter how good he does. I feel like he's gonna get sent back down.
yeah, that
Like
sucks
that's just
because
the reality. Like it's gonna be a numbers game, and it's gonna be because he has options left or whatever. He's gonna go down. I'm pretty sure he has options.
but so does
Um,
Ernie Clement, so does David Schneider, and I don't want
yeah,
any of
like
them to
it's
be
gonna
sent
be one of
down.
those guys go down. It might be Barger just
Vogelbach,
because.
we could DFA Vogelbach.
Can we please? I love Danny Burgers,
I
by the
love
way.
Danny. He's playing today, by the way. Danny Burgers is in the lineup.
Let's go. But yeah,
Yeah,
like what I mean, I'm hyped for Barger because his swing is disgusting from the left hand side. I saw him take BP.
yeah,
I think it was yesterday in Buffalo. God, like
so good.
phenomenal. By the way,
He's
like
he
I
also
can't wait to see his first at bat.
Also, in I just want to pull up his stats again.
Yeah, go
70 at
ahead.
bats, 70 at bats. He's got 22 hits. 10 of them are doubles. 3 of them are home runs. And he's leading, I believe, all of the minors in RBIs right now at 21. So he's got a great approach when there's runners on, which the whole team of the Jays completely suck at. So if Barger can just kind of slide into their DMs, tell him what he's doing, that would be fantastic. I would love that.
Now, do you think? I mean, we talked about kind of last week, oh, not last week, last video about the Elvis Martinez and why Jay should call up how they kind of forced it. If the only reason he'd be up here, they forced his hand. I mean, Barger kind of forced their hand to call him up. Aside from Kiermaier getting hurt, like obviously that helped.
Right,
But
yeah.
they
I
chose
mean,
him over
he wouldn't
Martinez.
have. Yeah. It's also because I think Barger is more of a finished product at the moment, and Aroldis
That is
Martinez's
true.
defense, his defense has been horrible so far. I don't really care for defense if you're hitting like 6 home runs in like 5 games, but I think it's not you don't need to call up Aroldis right now because also Barger does also play the outfield, and Aroldis Martinez doesn't. So Barger's the suitable guy, and like yeah, they could have called up Spencer Horwitz, but they decided to go bold and put up Barger, and I can respect them for that.
Now let's wrap up the video on this, Chris. Do
Yeah.
you think Barger gets a hit tonight?
Yes, I do. I think he honestly, with all the doubles he's got, let's say he ropes a double. Let's say he ropes a double down the line. I would love to see that.
I think he goes 1 for 3 tonight. I'm saying he
Yeah.
gets the hit. I'm saying same thing, double RBI double. I feel like he's gonna
Ooh,
hit
RBI
something like
double. Let's go.
something
Imagine
like
if
that.
he hits a bomb, I'm gonna go crazy. I love Barger.
If
You know,
Barger
you
hits a
know,
bomb, you will see us tweet about it like crazy. Follow us on whatever X, Twitter, or Instagram, whatever. All the links are
he's
in
my
the
favorite
guide.
prospect. He's my favorite prospect for
Yeah,
years.
Chris is
So
gonna be getting. I'm sure you'll get a lot of tweets tonight from Chris for this game for sure.
hell yeah. With that
Uh,
being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let us know what you think about Addison Barger and if it's the right call. I think it is. But yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao.
Later.